fecal impaction overspill. This is a really interesting topic, and I'll tell you why, because it is often overlooked. So I'll explain to you how it could look, and then I'll talk about what it is. So if you're experiencing bowel movements that are coming out like a pencil, like really tiny and stringy and thin, if you're having those type of bowel movements, so you're moving every day, and a lot of times because you're moving your bowels every day, sometimes people will have these type of bowel movements multiple times a day. So because you're moving, it's not categorized as constipation usually because you're moving, right? A lot of people might not be happy with it, but they don't necessarily see it as constipation. Another way that it could look is having chunks of your stool, like they just coming out almost like pellets, pieces just kind of come out and they break off. But no one is having like, thick, robust movements that pass through that look like bananas, right? It's not looking like that. Another way that it can show up is loose stools, right? So you're getting these loose stools, right? And when I say loose, I don't mean like diarrhea loose. I mean more like soft stools. So the stools are very soft, right? Soft, clay-like, pasty, that you're moving. So the interesting thing about these three types of bowel movements is they're actually a form of constipation. So even though you're moving daily, they're a form of constipation. And the one that will throw people off the most is when you get the wet, kind of really pasty, clay-like movements. People will associate that more closer to diarrhea. So people definitely are going to look at that as a form of constipation. But all three are actually forms of constipation. And not only are they forms of constipation, they're actually connected to a much deeper and problematic issue, and that is called fecal impaction overspill syndrome.